These little piggies went to market to take all your cash.
Forward deployed engineers, for me, feels like a big smell. So feels like a big blinking alarm red light that these hyperscalers who have essentially bet the farm on mega growth and that all of this capital, like, trillions of dollars of capital expenditure is going to pay off, don't believe that it will, and are desperately trying to force into, like, look, I guess the uncharitable, what's the charitable view is dramatically changing your approach to building technology is really hard. Changing an organization is hard. It needs specialization, and you need special people who can come in and help an organization adapt and transform. That's the charitable view, right? This is hard. It needs expertise, and we think you should pay us for our expertise to help you benefit from all this amazing things.
Really quick. Sorry, just pause for 1 second, because if anyone is listening to this, they might not know what the hell you're talking about. What is a forward deploy engineering team?
A forward deployed engineer is essentially an embedded engineer from a vendor or a service provider who goes into a company and embeds into the engineering team and brings their expertise of the thing that they're trying to use to make the build out adaptation much, much faster and benefit from that. So from that regard, it's like, embedded expert, but works for that other company, works for your service provider, is also a spy within your company who has their own secret agenda.
I never thought about that.
Oh, dude, totally, man. You got a spy, and you're paying for it. You're paying out the nose for this. So the charitable view is like, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, fine. The uncharitable view is, why do I have a toothbrush in my hand? The uncharitable view is, folks, I can't stress enough the importance of good dental hygiene. Take it from an old man who's had many teeth replaced. The uncharitable view is these guys are freaking out and see that their customers and adoption, see all the messaging and all the things that's like, the jury's entirely still out on whether this shit is worth the spend, and are freaking out and need to, like, are willing to pay anything to get people inside to continue to convince and cajole and force the adoption of these things. The last thought on that before I hop over to you is I've seen some parallels drawn to business models of the past with products like Oracle or these databases that, like, adopting this technology is so insanely, such an insane, huge amount of work, or SAP or one of these kinds of like ERP, these mega deaf systems that also are 100% vendor lock-in. And you can also draw the parallels here of like, oh, let's go ahead and forward deploy Anthropic in here and get you into our system and get you into our, it's like, and then you're suckling at the Anthropic, it's like, so I really see those parallels to, it's like, hey, we have a product. The value proposition isn't clear. We're going to just, but we can sell an executive on buying some FTEs who then will shove it into your organization and get you addicted and hooked. And then that's our revenue stream. Over to you.
Yeah. I mean, in principle, I do agree with the idea. It's like, because this is kind of how I always thought about being a consultant, was like, help a team get better, build a thing, set up good practices, and then leave them self-sufficient, which is what the Amazon post purports. Yeah, everything you're saying is like, with all the context of everything you're saying, Amazon. You're like, will you even leave them self-sufficient? I don't know. And secondly, now they're locked into whatever the hell you built that you probably had no incentives to build it in such a way that they could rip that system, or rip out AWS, folks, or whatever from that system and use something else. Yeah.
Like, these are the enshittifiers. They are not going to come in and help you gain independence and benefit from this technology. They want to get you hooked and then squeeze your dick until it pops off, and they can fry it up in a frying pan and put it on a hot dog bun and eat it in front of you, laughing all the way to the bank.
That should be your prompt for this segment. Let's see what the AI spits out on that one.
Oh yeah, definitely not. In fact, I mean, trust me, the guardrails. I've been using Google quite a bit. Their guardrails are pretty tight, actually.
Yeah.
Don't ask me that.
We'll get the video taken down in no time if we do that
For
one.
sure. Oh yeah, I've already. That's true.
And we already got one strike, Josh.
We already got one strike. I do not want to get our YouTube locked down. In shitification part 3. Yeah, no, I mean, that's kind of like these companies can't be trusted. They do not have your best interests in mind, for sure. They are definitely looking, as my good friend Ian Fosbury likes to say, the price of a brick is going up, my friends. And these forward deployed engineers, they're your pushers, and they're going to get you, they're going to teach you how to cook.
They're going to teach you how to...
In AI,
no, they're going to teach you how to cook. They're going to teach you how to really use that crack pipe.
They're
really
going to
get
teach
the
you
most
how to,
out of
they're
it.
going to help you set up the best rig you can design.
Yeah.